Let me begin with a question that may surprise you. What if the yogurt you eat every single day, believing it's helping your bones, your digestion, even your heart, is actually slowly harming your health? I've seen this happen more times than I can count. Patients walk into my clinic confident they are doing something right for their body, only to discover that one of their daily habits is quietly working against them. And today, we are going to talk about one of the most misunderstood foods in modern nutrition, yogurt. Now, don't misunderstand me. Yogurt itself is not the enemy. In fact, traditional yogurt can be one of the most powerful healing foods, especially for seniors. It supports gut health, provides calcium, strengthens immunity, and can even improve mood. But here is the uncomfortable truth. Not all yogurt is real yogurt anymore. What you see on supermarket shelves today, bright packaging, low-fat, fruit-flavored, high-protein, many of these products are so processed, so altered, that they barely resemble the yogurt your body actually needs. And for seniors, this difference matters even more. Because as we age, our metabolism slows down, our digestion becomes more sensitive, our bones need more support, not less, and our blood sugar becomes easier to disturb. So when the wrong type of yogurt enters your daily routine, the damage is not loud or immediate. It is silent, gradual, and often ignored. Let me explain. One of the biggest mistakes I see is the belief that low-fat yogurt is healthier. This idea has been marketed for decades, but in reality, when fat is removed from yogurt, something else is usually added to make it taste better. Sugar, sometimes a lot of sugar. I've seen yogurts that contain more sugar than a dessert, and when seniors consume these daily, it leads to spikes in blood sugar, increased fat storage, and even worsens conditions like insulin resistance. Imagine thinking you are protecting your heart while unknowingly increasing your risk of diabetes. This is not just theory. I have patients who struggled with unexplained fatigue, weight gain, and even worsening cholesterol levels until we simply removed sugary yogurts from their diet. Within weeks, their energy improved. Their digestion stabilized. Their blood markers began to correct. That is the power of making the right choice. Now let's talk about another hidden issue: artificial ingredients. Many commercial yogurts contain artificial flavors, preservatives, and colorings. These are not natural. Your gut does not recognize them as food. And here is where things become dangerous, especially for seniors. Your gut is not just for digestion. It is your immune system's control center. When artificial ingredients disrupt your gut bacteria, it can lead to bloating, inflammation, weakened immunity, and even mood changes. Yes, mood. Because your gut and brain are deeply connected. What you eat directly affects how you feel. So when you consume these fake yogurts daily, you are not just affecting your stomach, you are affecting your entire system. Let me give you a simple real-life example. An elderly gentleman once came to me with chronic bloating and discomfort. He was eating yogurt every morning, believing it was helping him. But when we looked closely, the yogurt he was consuming was filled with artificial sweeteners and thickeners. We replaced it with simple, plain, natural yogurt. Within 10 days, his symptoms were reduced by more than half. No medication, no complicated treatment, just the right food. And this brings me to another common trap: flavored yogurts. Strawberry, mango, vanilla. They sound healthy. They sound natural. But most of the time, these flavors do not come from real fruit. They come from syrups, added sugars, and chemical flavoring. So instead of nourishing your body, they overload it. And for seniors, this can quietly lead to increased inflammation, weight gain, and even joint discomfort. Now I want you to pause and think. If something as simple as yogurt, something you eat daily, can either support your health or slowly harm it, how important is it to choose the right one? Very important. But we are not finished yet. Because there are still 2 more types of yogurt that many seniors consume every day, believing they are healthy, when in reality, they may be doing more harm than good. And in the next part, I will reveal exactly what those are, along with the safest, doctor-recommended way to eat yogurt every day for stronger bones, better digestion, and a healthier life. Now let's continue, because what I'm about to share could completely change the way you look at yogurt forever. We've already uncovered the dangers of sugary, flavored, and artificially enhanced yogurts, but there are still two more types that many seniors trust blindly. And this is where things become even more concerning. The third type is what I call protein-marketed yogurt. You've probably seen it, labels that proudly claim high protein, Greek style, or fitness yogurt. It sounds perfect, especially for seniors who are trying to maintain muscle and strength. But here is the reality. Not all high-protein yogurts are created equally. Many of these products are heavily processed. To increase protein content artificially, manufacturers often strip away natural components and then add protein isolates or powders. Now, on paper, that sounds beneficial, but inside your body, it can be a different story. These added proteins are not always easily digestible, especially for aging digestive systems. They can lead to heaviness, bloating, and even strain on the kidneys if consumed in excess over time. And here is something very few people talk about. When yogurt becomes too processed, it loses one of its most valuable benefits: live, active cultures. These are the healthy bacteria that support your gut, your immunity, and even your mental clarity. Without them, yogurt becomes just another processed food, not a healing one. So you may be eating it every day for strength, but missing out on the very thing that makes yogurt powerful. Now let's talk about the fourth and perhaps most dangerous type: long shelf-life yogurt. This is the yogurt that can sit in your refrigerator for weeks, sometimes even months. Ask yourself honestly, how can a natural living food last that long? The answer is simple. It has been treated, stabilized, and preserved. In many cases, the beneficial bacteria are either reduced or completely inactive, and preservatives are added to maintain texture and taste. But your body does not benefit from dead yogurt. It needs living nutrition, especially as you age, because your body is no longer as forgiving as it once was. What you eat now directly affects your energy, your mobility, your independence. Now, after hearing all this, you might be wondering, "Doctor, should I stop eating yogurt completely?" And my answer is absolutely not. In fact, I encourage yogurt, but only the right kind. Let me guide you like I guide my own patients. The best yogurt for seniors is simple, plain, and as close to natural as possible. No added sugar, no artificial flavors, no unnecessary ingredients, just milk and live cultures. If you can find traditional homemade yogurt, that is even better, because it contains active, living bacteria that support your gut health, improve digestion, and enhance nutrient absorption. And here is something very powerful. When your gut is healthy, your entire body functions better. Your immunity becomes stronger. Your inflammation reduces. Your mind feels clearer. Even your sleep can improve. Now let me give you a simple, practical way to include yogurt safely in your daily life. Eat it in moderation. One small bowl a day is enough. Pair it with natural foods. Add a few slices of fresh fruit or a pinch of seeds like flaxseed. Avoid adding sugar. Your taste buds will adjust over time, and your body will thank you. And most importantly, listen to your body. If yogurt causes bloating or discomfort, don't ignore it. Adjust the quantity or the type. Because true health is not about blindly following trends. It is about understanding what your body needs. I want you to remember something very important. At this stage of life, every small habit matters. Every daily choice either builds your health or slowly takes it away. And yogurt, something so simple, so common, can be either your medicine or your hidden risk. The difference lies in awareness. So the next time you pick up a yogurt from the shelf, pause for a moment, read the label, look beyond the marketing, choose wisely. Because your body deserves real nourishment, not clever packaging. Take care of your gut, and you take care of your life. And as a doctor who has seen decades of patient journeys, I will tell you this with complete honesty. It's not the big changes that transform your health. It's the small, consistent, daily decisions. Make the right ones, and your body will reward you for years to come.